What's up, everybody? Figured I'd talk about the massive day of arm wrestling yesterday. There were three gigantic events. First one I'd talk about was probably the one that everybody was the most excited for, John Brzenk versus Chance Shaw. I remember leading up to this, every time I thought about the match, my initial thought was always John's going to win. And then when I would take some time and sit with it and think about it, I would be like, Chance is going to win. I was really torn. What an amazing performance, really, to no surprise, by John Brzenk. Uh, really, a lot of domination. Really, just saw great hand control throughout. Um, control of the hand, advancement of the shoulder, until Chance was left with absolutely no arm, no options. He was controlled in the center of the table, and then slowly broken down technically until there was nothing left. Um, the score was 3-1. The one round that I saw that John lost, it seemed pretty clear to me that it looked like John was attempting to hook him, to do like kind of like a kind of showboat technique on him, which didn't really work. Chance was able to get through that move quite quickly. It did impress me though. Chance is doing very well. I thought he arm wrestled very well. I think that if he can develop a little bit more of an inside game and not just rely on getting that spot that John took from him, maybe a secondary. It's great to have an ace, and a lot of people live by it and die by it, and that's cool. Who knows? The match could have been different if he had a fallback to work on. But no criticism, really. No criticism. Next match: Vitali Larratt versus Krasimir Konstantinov. Both these guys are superstars, but the difference is about probably 100 pounds and about a foot. Um, Complete mismatch, as was kind of predicted by just about everybody that I talked to, including myself. And yeah, it did, and it went as expected. Vitali is going to be hard for anybody on the entire planet. How good is Vitali Larratt? He is, I mean, is he the best guy? Is he the second best guy? Is he the third best guy? I don't think that anybody on the planet puts him at fourth or fifth. Maybe on his worst day, he could be fourth and the fourth best arm wrestler on the planet. But I think that he's most likely, somewhere in that top three. Um, Krasimir just really not quite at that level. All right, a little bit more of a local feel. I guess the most notable match of the Mantis Invitational that was here that I went to was a tremendous day. To me, what I really took away from it was the Curtis Cameron Porkchop versus Ian Carnegie, the Grippler match, which we had on Stay Kings. Curtis, wow. Both these guys, I really do believe, were at their very best that day. They were both big and strong and trained up and motivated and all the things you got to do to, win that match. Curtis was immovable. I knew how strong Curtis was going into this because I train with him almost every week, and his strength is ridiculous. And I know that I'm a positive guy and I say a lot of good things about a lot of people. Curtis is ridiculous. Uh, in terms of how steep his trajectory is, there's not a lot of people that I've met who have matched his incoming value and his continued ascension. Where is Curtis right now? It's very hard to say. If you are, so he weighed in as full as possible, probably about 250 pounds. I'd love to see him pull a top 110 kilo guy. I'd love to see it. I don't know who that guy is, but Curtis Cameron is a serious arm wrestler. Uh, Rest of the day, Evan Burgoyne was completely ludicrous. Uh, he beat a very well prepared opponent, Silverback. Rick Heidelbrecht continued his dominance, and BLM and Yannick was actually much more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I thought BLM was just going to destroy him. I thought Brennan was going to just whack him, but I think that Yannick was actually very close to Brennan in that match. The score was 3-1, but Brennan did get into some trouble with him in the strap. Some close matches. Anyways, that whole day of arm wrestling was really full. There was 23 or 25 super matches or something in Southern Ontario yesterday. Anyways, highlight John's return. What's next for John? I guess top 8. David Dadican. When I look at the lineup of guys they got in the top 8 there, people think, John at 57 years old, can he still do it? Isn't that incredible? Isn't it so incredible? 4 decades where he's favored to win when he enters. It's incredible. It's incredible. It's motivational. It's so great to see. I hope that the top 8 season kicks off, and I hope to see him win the whole thing. I hope we see John Brzenk at 57 win in an international, world level competition. Today, I think it's possible. I really do. I think he has the ability to out arm wrestle and control the center with just about anybody. So good luck. Anyways, what a great day for arm wrestling yesterday. See you all around. Lots of good stuff coming up.